champions! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete!
History makers! For the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row!
Here we go! Premier League is back! Ooh, come on, City! Let's be having it. Welcome back to Typical City, everyone. I hope you're doing wonderfully well on this very... Look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, good old Reddies is back. We've got 3 personalities in here. We've got me, we've got the chair, and we've got old Reddies giving you a good old ear wag. That's what they call it, isn't it? Or a chin wag. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Premier League football is back. I'm looking forward to it. Manchester City should be winning this match, but it's a tricky place for City. It really is. It's not the usual guaranteed certainty we have at a lot of away grounds in the Premier League. We often have mixed feelings coming here. I feel like sometimes we come here, Kevin De Bruyne scores 4 goals here. Sometimes, and we have these games here, but then we have these games that are dogged and grimy and not easy and very, very difficult. I remember in the season before, when Alvarez scored that free kick, we somehow still lost the game. But last season, we scraped a 96th minute winner from John Stones as well. So we've had these dodgy games that have caused us problems at the Molyneux. But everybody, make sure you're hitting that like button. Please, make sure you're hitting that like button. Spread the word for Typical City. Do your thing. Subscribe if you're new. And if you want to become a member, the link is in the description in the pinned comment as well. And this video and stream is sponsored by Match Bingo. I've bought myself some cards, so feel free to scan the QR code. That's going to be... Hey, there it is. There it is as well. And I'll be looking at how I'm doing at half-time as well, but we'll save that for half-time. But yeah, if you want to get involved, and you're in the UK customers only, so apologies to anyone outside of the UK. But still... Big up to Abby as well. Thank you very much for becoming a Typical City legend. You're a legend, as it says. It's in the name. It's in the name. Big up, Abby. How you doing? Good to see so many of you in here. Douglas was in here nice and early. Good to see you. Look how bloody red they are. Fuck's sake. So hot as well, isn't it? It made me shrink in my chair a little bit. Like, can I just hide my ear behind Douglas? Just hide that. Douglas is doing me a right good favour there, isn't he? Sorry, Douglas, I can't keep it going, mate. I've got to get this out. 5-2 he's gone for. 5-2. The 2 worries me, but I mean, I feel like it could be one of them seasons. We need to talk about the team news in a minute as well. But big up to SVG. Claudio Echeverri is in the house. You, pal, good to see you. James, enjoy a pint of Dr. Pepper. I'm on the old beer, mate. But, yeah, you're a bit more sensible than me, sir. Good to see you, Phil. How you doing, mate? Here we go. Let's all start with 100% positivity. Merlad, good to see you as well. That's not been in the fridge long enough, that. That was bollocks, that was. RGS has gone 5-0. Turkey time. It's not. It's not True Blue. Not Turkey time, unfortunately. Which, yeah, I'm a little bit... I'm mixed on the starting 11, but we'll get onto it. Nerupt, good to see you. JSTA guy, good to see you as well, mate. How you doing, Cade? C.I. Jevney, good to see you. Isa, good to see you. Nur, Adriano, Nur again. SRP, Banter Football, and many, many more. And I'll talk to you as much as I can throughout the chat. But, team news. Trafford. Edison's sick. Edison is unwell. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. He's off, isn't he? I think this was the moment we would all have an answer. And I think we've been given that answer. Trafford starts. Edison isn't even on the bench and doesn't even travel on the bus. So I'm sorry, but that is as clear as it needs to be that he's absolutely on his way. Which makes me wonder what we're doing in the goalkeeping situation at Donnarumma, because I have to hold my hands up. I thought it would be no way, no cat in hell's chance, are we going to be signing Donnarumma? Because he just doesn't fit Manchester City. I still believe he doesn't fit Manchester City, but for City to sign him, one thing I'm praying it's not a case of. It's not a case of Hugo Viana and the board behind him saying, Pep, I'm sorry, coach him. Because if Pep's being told this is your number one goalkeeper, then nah. Because what I keep hearing from Fabrizio Romano is Pep's a big fan of him. Pep's a big fan of Donnarumma. Is he? Well, why is he a big fan of Edison as well then? Why does he insist on why did he get... I mean, I better tell you what, I bet Joe Hart wishes he was 9 years younger. Because he'd be straight in this starting 11, wouldn't he, today? Joe Hart, he'd be number one for the next 4 or 5 years, Joe Hart. He's just born 9 years too early. You know what I mean? We had a shot stop and we got rid of him because we needed a goalkeeper to play with his feet. And Edison did a wonderful job at that, by the way. An amazing job. But that's what we brought in. We very much depended on that, hung our hat on it, and went, yeah, let's go. Edison, playing out from the back, long ball assists, 5 assists last season. Was it 5 or 4? I think it was 5. But either way, the point being is playing out from the back. And then you bring in Donnarumma, who doesn't just have one weakness to his game, by the way. He's an outstanding shot stopper. Arguably the world's best shot stopper. Up there with Alisson and no one else, really. You know, I think he's there. He's that level. Them two are shot stopping ability, unreal. And I think Donnarumma edges it, probably by a reasonable amount, purely because of the size of the guy. Just this big old frame. Playing out with his feet, I don't think it's his strong point. But crosses, by the way. He's a bit flappy. He's a bit flappy at crosses. He doesn't command his area as well as he should, in my opinion. I've seen crosses come into that box and he's easily disturbed. He's just a little nudge, a little centre-back or a centre-forward getting forward and getting in his way. He gets irritated and he hates having that ball delivered onto him inside the 6-yard box. So, yeah, I'm a bit blagged by why we're going for Donnarumma, but I'm equally excited because it's like, well, you must be doing something then, Pep. There must be a method to the madness. There has to be. There has to be some logical thinking behind it as to why you're bringing in arguably a polar opposite goalkeeper to Edison. You know? I can't wait for penalty shootouts. Maybe it's like, this is our Champions League goalkeeper, and when we get into the latter stages and penalties might come into it, we're going through because we've got Donnarumma. You know, hopefully, as long as we fucking score our penalties and Haaland doesn't balloon it over the bar like he did against Sporting Lisbon. But still, I'm hoping there's a reason why Donnarumma is coming in. And I hope that reason is a brain thought process from Pep. No one else. Because if he's being told, I'm not on board with this, because I don't think City operate like that. In all honesty, I'm quite confident that we don't do that sort of things. I think that it's a team effort. It's Hugo and Pep sitting down together and having these conversations, hashing it out. Obviously, used to be cheeky, and now it's a case of, let's figure out what we want in between the sticks. Then Donnarumma's come to the table as a solution to what we've needed as a goalkeeper, as a number one. I'm baffled by it a little bit, but I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, Mike's buggy. Nah, man, I need to sort it out if it is. Is it just you? Right, I'll see what I can do, mate. I might turn off the game. But let me say hi to Gramsy first. Gramsy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. We were supposed to speak over the summer, weren't we, mate? But I've just been too busy, mate. We need to sort something out. Still, get in touch, mate. Get in touch, and we'll sort something out. Is it dodgy audio? Is anyone else suffering with the audio? Liam says it's not buggy. Perfect for Adriano. Not anymore. I haven't done anything though, Maverick. That's the thing. Not anymore. Yours is fine. Yes, for Alex. I'll try and turn something off for you. Let me just go to filters and turn that down a little bit. You might hear a little bit of background noise because I've got the AC blasting behind me, which is the whole reason why we're doing this. Right. I'll have to go with that. It's low now. Oh, come on. Okay. I'll have to stick with what we've got. I can't keep changing it because everyone's got different outcomes. Low now. Right, okay. let's do one thing, because we've got time to sort it before the game at least. Wolves team as well is interesting. It's also low because I'm talking this way, by the way. When I talk this way, you'll hear me better. Let's turn the gain up. How's that? Is that a bit better? Can you hear me? Nice and clear, nice and crisp, coming through the microphone. Is it working? Right. Moving on from the goalkeeping situation before we talk about the Wolves team. Rico Lewis has been linked with a move away from the club. He starts today, which not only... I'm mixed feelings about that. I'm pleased he's staying at the club. I presume that means he's staying at the club. Presumably. I'm a little bit disappointed he's starting, though, to be honest. And if it's just a case of proving a point that he ain't going anywhere and sending a message to Nottingham Forest who are sending us 35 million pound bids, they can do one with that. They can absolutely do one with that sort of money. No way. If that's the rumoured fee, not a chance. But I would have liked to have seen Nunes. What Rico Lewis's role is going to be today is going to be interesting, because I don't think he's that marauding fullback. He's not that traditional fullback. He's the fullback who's got that utility ability, that inverting ability, who goes inside and even higher up the pitch, tucks inside. Maybe he'll invert further up the pitch as well. Become, rather than an inverted into a holding midfielder, into that 6 role, more of a holding, inside 10 type job. When he gets forward and asking Oscar Bob to maintain his width, and Rico Lewis is going down the inside channels. We could see Ryan Aït-Nouri do that. We saw Ryan Aït-Nouri do that against Juventus in the FIFA Club World Cup, where he was taking it down the left side, and we saw that opening goal from Jeremy Doku. So yeah, I'm curious to see what we do at the fullback. But we've got John Stones starting, which I'm very pleased about. I kind of wanted to see Kazanov today, but Ruben Diaz, I think he gets a little bit disrespected at City because he ain't quick. I think he's solid, though. If he can return to the season before the 23-24 Ruben Diaz, same as Phil Foden. I thought Ruben Diaz was just unreal that season. The season before that was unreal from Ruben Diaz. Last season, he was poor, but it's like we constantly do this. We constantly single out players. Yeah, but he was shit last year. But he was shit last year. Who wasn't shit last year? Do you know what I mean? They were all shit last year. They all went and lowered down a level, didn't they? So it doesn't make sense to single them out and say you should start this year, even though you were crap last year, but you shouldn't start because you were crap last year. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that's fair. I think we should be a little bit more reasonable about the fact that the whole team was poor last year, which, by the way, makes me wonder, how good is Savinho? Does that not make you worry a little bit? It makes me worry a little bit, because I'm worried that he's going to go and become a better player than what we saw at Manchester City. I'm concerned about that, because he joined a side that was poor. We were playing poor. Imagine if Savinho joined a year earlier and he brought his Girona season with him, and rather than it being at Girona, it was in the 4 in a row 23-24 Manchester City side, and that Savinho was a year older at that point and playing that same level of football. We'd have walked the league, in my opinion, because I feel like bringing what he brought to Girona with his crossing ability, the amount of goals and assists that he got, that's what worries me about how quickly we've judged Savinho. And I don't think the club have. I think the club are reluctant to sell him, but he wants to go. So as a fan base, we're quick and knee-jerk reaction as a typical football fan base, not a Manchester City fan base, as every football fan base, we've been quick and been like, whatever. Yeah, Rodrigo, yeah, mate, no worries. I'm buzzing for Rodrigo, but I'm still a little bit like, wonder what would have Savinho become. I'm still wondering. I'm not convinced that selling him was the right answer, in all honesty. Big up Circus Dog. Thank you very much for your support and becoming a member. Welcome to the Typical City members group. Gramsy, member for 5 months, mate. I can't bear to watch Stones break his legs today. I've just got a feeling, and no worries, mate. I'll send you over another email soon. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. But yeah, John Stones, man. If he can stay fit over the course... I mean, hang on a minute. Just Sky bringing up James Trafford's championship stats. first in everything, basically. The best goalkeeper in the league, but this is a big step up. I'm hoping James Trafford has a good game today. I really do. I really do. Because it can't be good for his confidence if he has a bad game today and then, within the next 5 days between this game and our next game, we sign Donnarumma and put him in at number 1. That's like a double whammy, isn't it? To your hit for confidence. You've had a bad game, and then you've been thrown under a bus by bringing in a new number 1 that's going to be here for like 4 or 5 years. I'm assuming Donnarumma's going to be getting a four-year contract minimum, probably 5. He's 26. He's a very young goalkeeper. And James Trafford's only like, what is he, 22, 23? He's not much younger than Donnarumma. So if I'm Trafford, I'm a bit like, what's gone on here? What's gone on here? Strange. Gramsy, mate, you're a legend. Grab them while you can. Maverick's smelling a goal for Nico. Tell you what, mate, I hope he does, because I think he's quietly going to be one of our best signings. I think Reinders is going to be our number 1 signing, and I think Ryan Aït-Nouri is going to be that reliable guy who just constantly hits a 7 out of 10 minimum, and then hits the occasional 8 and 9, gets a couple of assists here and there. I just think he's going to be a nice, stable player for us on that left-hand side. Certainly in an attacking presence, I think he's going to be really good, Ryan Aït-Nouri, this year. I'm excited to see what he can do in particular. I think there's going to be a lot of frustration around Ryan Cherky this year from the fan base. I think we have to brace ourselves, prepare yourselves for him not starting games. I said it 2 weeks ago. What did I say? I said, Ryan Cherky, brace yourselves. The fan base by Christmas are going to be like, Ryan Cherky's got to start every game. I said it a week ago. First game of the Premier League season, he ain't starting. I told you. He ain't going to be starting every game. He's very young. Pep doesn't completely trust him yet. I think there's elements of the system that he needs to learn, and he'll learn it. But he's an unreal player to have on the bench, and he will start some games. I would be upset if he gets less than 3,000 minutes this year. I still think he's going to get mega minutes. Excuse me. I just don't think he's going to be starting every single game. But what are your predictions, people? What are your predictions? Big up to Gramsy, by the way, for that incredibly kind donation. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Legend. Throw some in there as well, man. Have you just done it again? Fucking hell, man. Memberships galore going on. It's like grab them while it's hot. Grab it while it's hot. Gramsy, mate. Fucking hell, mate. You're an absolute legend. I don't know, mate. It's a good question. It is a good question. And we may still do that. I still think we've got a trick up our sleeves in the right back department. Tell you what, these are on fire right now. They are so hot. I fully regret getting a garden little office pod. Massively regret it. These windows here, man, I've got the sun belting down on it. I've put up blinds and everything to block the sun, but it's just killing. The room is so hot. It's so hot. Oh, I don't know. ZBZ will. I think we might still do something, The fact that he's played Rico Lewis to me suggests that he's not convinced that we have a right back sorted. Because why is he not starting Nunes? It's going to be interesting to see what Rico Lewis does today. Big up to Jeff, mate. Jeff's in the house. Big up, Jeff. How are you, mate? We are back. Great to see everyone. Hope all is well. Much love, Jonny. City 4-0. Aït-Nouri goal. Doku goal. Haaland brace. Here's to another season. Big up to Jeff. It's great to see you, my friend. How you doing, Jeff? Love you, Jeff, man. How you doing, mate? Gramsy, mate. Is that another one? Fucking hell. Gramsy's just like... Fucking what, mate? Fucking what, man? memberships every fucking where, man. It's making it rain. It's making it rain. You can tell I've been to a strip club, can't you? You can tell straight away. I have. A stripper thought I looked like Lewandowski. I think I've told that story, actually. It was a German stripper. It was like, you look like Lewandowski. And I was like, I am Lewandowski. Free dance, please. I ain't paying shit. Of course I remember you, Micah. Of course I remember you, mate. That's a very kind donation, sir. It's good to be back and it's good to see you. I feel bad, man, that people think I forget you. I've got a great memory. That's one of my perks that I'm hoping doesn't phase out over my age. Speaking coherently is definitely a weak spot of mine. Speaking fluid sentences, is it right now? Stuttering and bollocks really is coming out of the mouth. But memory, I've got a good memory, man. I've got a great memory. I remember lots of City facts, like City stuff. Like, can anyone right now tell me what the all-time attendance is for Manchester City? I think it's 84,569. I'm going to go for in 1934. Main Road, obviously, Stoke, and I'm thinking like March the 15th, and I think we won, and we went on to win the FA Cup. 1934. I was there, of course I was there. Shut with one of them clackers. But yeah, man. Was it? What did I say? Is that what? Did I say that? Did I get it right? Man, I think I said 569. Did I say 569? Zolarized 9-0. Big up, Sagnick. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the 25-26 season. Johnny, let's hope for the best. Today's prediction 4-2 with a Haaland hat-trick. I would love it, mate. I would absolutely Kevin Keegan it. Big up, Trippy from Kenya. Big up to Kenya. How you doing, mate? I don't know, mate. Where is he? Good point. Church. On Palermo. He was on the ganja, wasn't he? He was on the bloody ganja. (3-1) Eric's gone. 10-0 Liam. Big up G. See? Memory. That guy, that you see that? I remember that this is G. And there's no G there, but I remember it used to be G. Am I right, G? Am I right? Tell me I'm right. It's G. I remember people. I remember Adrian. Adrian's fucking all over YouTube, man. I see you everywhere, mate. Big up to you, sir. I know what I mean. You are absolute Manchester City content absorber. You are. I love you, sir. There you go. Boom. Spot on. Right. Game is about to get underway. Can you believe it? I fucking hurt that one. That was a sweet spot, man. That was like, I'm a good clapper. Listen to this, like, that's a good clap, that, innit? Is the microphone working? Test. Fucking test. Right, come on, City. I'm feeling too casual for this game. I'm feeling like we've won it, but we haven't. The game's not even started yet. I'm coming into this too arrogant, too cocky. I feel like we're going to win, but now it's like, oh shit, the game's about to start. Like, nah, we better win. Looking at Wolves, looking all confident. I don't like it. Interesting what he's done with the starting 11 for Wolves as well. I got everything right in my preview, except for the front two players outside of Strand Larsen. He's gone for Manetzi, who is more of a defender in his history, but at Wolves he's been the right winger, basically. But yeah. And Bellegarde on the left for Wolves, either side of Strand Larsen. I thought we were going to see the new signings in Fer Lopez and John Arias. Or is it John Arias? Come on, people, man. I think we will, Claudio. I think we will. Oh, Oscar Bob's playing, everybody. Yeah, Oscar Bob to Johnny Reinders. I've not even done the team, have I? Like, useless. It's on the screen for you. But midfield, Bernardo's starting, everybody. And part of me was extremely happy to see Bernardo Silva start the game, because just for the irritation of the dickheads online, the ones that are unnecessarily hateful. If you disagree, I don't think Bernardo Silva should be starting every game this season. So call me one of the dickheads then in that case. But I'm talking about the hateful ones, the ones that are just unnecessarily against him starting and he should have been kicked out of the club a long time ago. No, not at all. I like Bernardo Silva and I think he's a vital part of this club. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota, by the way, everybody. They're doing a nice little respectful moment here. Really sad. Really sad. And the way the Premier League have dealt with this in terms of individual football clubs, and yeah, obviously he's a big part of Wolves' history, of course, isn't he? You know, coming from there originally, and I mean, this is a big moment for Wolves, so rest in peace, Wolves. Diogo Jota, and respect to Wolves for doing what they're doing. So sad, man. So sad. It's mad, isn't it, how no human life matters more than any other human life, in my opinion. And it's an inexplicable connection you get with football players, isn't it? I don't know what it is, and it's part of the magic of football. And I don't like the idea that other humans' lives are respected more than others. And I don't think that is the actual case. I just think because they're on the pitch and we put our love to our club and to football players, and when one of them's just taken from you like that, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Game's about to get underway. Where's the clock? There it is. And it's good old Bernardo Silva to be the first player to kick the ball for Manchester City in the 25-26 Premier League season. He's already pissed off. Bernardo Silva's spotted something. He's not even kicked off yet and he's shouting at Trafford. And we're off. Come on, City. Let's get our crown back. Come on. Gramsy, mate. You, sir, are on a mission today, Gramsy. Gramsy's in the house. Fucking Gramsy, mate. Big up Gramsy, man. W's in the chat for Gramsy. W's for win, not Wolves. Nico Gonzalez coming forward. Nice and confident touch that early doors. Gets it into Bernardo. Jeremy Doku. Bit of dizzying footwork from him. Gets it out to Oscar Bob on the right-hand side. City looking to get early authority into this game. Already, it's kind of set up to be a familiar sort of situation where 1 minute in, and we're back with Trafford, to be fair, but still. Can't believe we're playing football. Can you believe it? It's dragged this year, hasn't it? It's dragged this summer. Go on, win that, Bernardo. Flick it. There you go. On to Doku. Thought about the left foot cross early, but Doku slows it down. Does whip it in. Back post, and it's cleared. Not a bad delivery with his weak foot. That Jeremy Doku, that to me looked like a person who's been practicing crosses. Because he went over Haaland's head, but not by much. It wasn't a bad cross, to be honest. It wasn't bad at all. I don't think Haaland expected it to be that good, and that's a quandary for City fans going into this season. Doku and Haaland link up, the chemistry between them. Is it going to be there? Because it's not really been there at all since Doku signed, but we got a corner from it. Bernardo Silva whips it in, cleared. I don't even mean it, man. It's when I say it for the first time, because it comes naturally the first time, and that from that point on in the watch-along, I'm like self-aware that I'm saying cleared, and it has been cleared. Literally, as I said cleared, it was being cleared. Fucking ball in. Fucking cleared. Good to see you, Big M. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, Douglas, as well. In fact, you were the first one in here, mate. But yeah, come on, Blues. Rico Lewis. Interesting what he just did. Passed the ball to Ruben Diaz, then ran at him, went into the middle of the pitch. What he's doing right now is what I wouldn't want Mateus Nunes doing. So I do think we've got different fullback styles there. Because look at Rico now. He's right in the middle. It's interesting. This is interesting to see what we're going to do here. Ball down the line. It's Reinders to the byline. He's got a bit of time. Oh, and he's ran it out. That's got to be a goal kick, that, hasn't it? Yeah, it was a goal kick. Reinders looks bemused. A bit of fake confusion there from Reinders. Pretty obviously a goal kick, that one. Tommy's not happy. There's still a bit of time in the transfer window, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if City do something. But the good thing about having Rico Lewis and Nunes as your fullbacks is they are so different in style. Oh, fucking hell. Thank God he's offside. Strand Larsen was just offside. He wins the ball early. Long ball up to him. Flicks it onto Manetzi. And Manetzi was in. So a little bit of an early warning sign there from Wolves. That they're quite happy to go direct. But Rico's not right back. If anything, John Stones is. He's coming down the right side here. John Stones is playing right wing at this point in time. Rico Lewis is in midfield. I presume we've got Ryan Aït-Nouri staying at the back. Doku. He's gone past Bellegarde. Whips it in. And it's cleared by Gomez. Andre, sorry. We are vulnerable at the back today. We look like very... We're not leaving many players back. He sent John Stones down the right wing then. He's back now. And it looks like Ryan Aït-Nouri isn't going to come as far forward. And Ruben Diaz has just given a shocking ball away there. Wolves coming forward with it. Bellegarde whips it in. Looking out the edge of the area. Bernardo Silva. Clear lines to Jonny. Early what? No fucking about, lads. Early. Ruben Diaz with a shocking pass. Right through the middle of Wolves' midfield. Just gives it straight to a Wolves player. And that's going to breathe a bit of confidence into Wolves' play, that is. What is Ruben Diaz doing there? Telegraphs the pass. Intercepted. Rico Lewis nearly brought him down and would have been an early yellow card for him, which is something we could do without. But we get away with it. We get away with it. We take that as a warning. Another pass given away straight through the middle. This time it's Nico Gonzalez. A bit of misunderstanding there between Nico and Haaland. Five minutes in. And it's, don't know, a bit shaky. We're in control of most of the possession, but a couple of silly moments already. But yeah. Every side's going to be rusty this season. And the first game of the season, at least. Again, but this time it actually makes it to Rico Lewis, who was swamped. But there is a clear intention to go right through the middle of Wolves. 3 passes in 6 minutes have gone right down the spine of Wolves' midfield. 2 of them have been intercepted. And one of them ended up at the feet of Rico Lewis, but he was swamped by players. So a bit risky. Yeah, brave. Let's call it brave, shall we? He does, doesn't he, Phil? He looks well up for it. I'm looking forward to Doku this season. I really hope we have a big Doku season. Oh, what a ball that is from John Stones. And oh, Doku's just not big enough. Couldn't quite get his legs up. Bit overhit, in all honesty, but the angle of the cross looked good. He just got a bit too much fizz on it. Jeremy Doku. He's not very flexible, Jeremy Doku, is he? He's quite short and stumpy, isn't he? But he's like a little bulldog. He's like a little tank. I like him. His legs then was like, he couldn't get him up in the air. Jeremy. But no Marmouche. City playing a high line there. Lots of Wolves players caught offside. Would have been if the pass went in. Good to see you, Christine. How you doing? Wolves nearly caught on the ball. They've given it away. Bollocks, referee. What's that about? It was Totti Gomez pissing about with it in the back line. What? What are we doing here? Yeah, maybe it was. Reinders with a little bit of a foul. Tiny foul. Bit generous that from the referee. In all honesty. Given away though. Reinders. Oscar Bob with a heavy touch. I don't think Haaland's touched the ball yet, has he? That's a good tackle though. No foul this time. Oh, Bernardo Silva sends Doku way too far wide. Doesn't need to go that far wide. Reinders, edge of the area, where he's most dangerous. Switches the ball. Oscar Bob is going to not keep it in. It's going out for a goal kick. And eat my words to Jonny Reinders, where he's most dangerous. Kicks it out for a goal kick. Business schemes. Good to see you, mate, and I appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you very much. The defence is kind of shaky, but come on, City. I think it's on the ball. We've been more shaky than anything. In terms of the defence, we've not had any defending to do. It's not like Wolves have strung 5 or 6 passes together and put us under threat. The only time they've had anything in the game is when we've just given it them, and it's like, oh shit, panic. Oh my God, we've given them the ball. This lino hasn't got a fucking clue. Do you remember when I said we weren't going to be shouting and swearing? Yeah, it's not going well so far. I've swore and shouted a reasonable amount. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, mate. Appreciate that. Sagnek. It's a bit early. It's a bit early yet. But you're not completely wrong, because there hasn't been that much fluidity to it yet. But I'm not sure it's systematic. I think it's more individual, because you're talking about 10-yard, 15-yard passes that have just been given away for no reason, which really hasn't got anything to do with the system. It's just more of individual errors so far, which you're going to get. There's going to be cobwebs on every side going into the next 2 or 3 games before we properly settle and get into a rhythm. Bloody Liverpool last night as well. I thought it was going to be 2-2. I really did. Go on, Nico. Good strength from Nico Gonzalez. Powerful run that from Nico. Gets us out of danger. Oh, and Doku, he just chemistry, understanding of what each other are going to do. Doku tries to cut it inside to Nico Gonzalez, and I just don't think he knew that he was going to do that. But it was a great run from Nico Gonzalez. It really was, because not only did he stop Wolves bringing it forward, but he took the ball with him and started driving forward, which you love to see. Turn a dangerous moment into a positive attacking moment. But yeah, 11 minutes gone, and City could be doing better, put it that way. But yeah, long way to go. Big up to Beyond the Cosmos. Thank you for becoming a member, mate. Appreciate your support. Really do. Make sure you hit that like button, everybody. Smash the like button. Got over 1.2 thousand people watching. Come on, people. Hit that like button. We've got 350 likes. Let's see if we can get close to 500 before half-time. Come on, people. Help the channel out. John Stones with another crossing opportunity. Haaland at the back post goes over his head. Nico Gonzalez nods it back. And I thought Bernardo Silva was going to get some sort of flick, some sort of deflection on that to deviate the ball away from Jose Sar's line of vision as Nico Gonzalez nods it back into a dangerous area, but straight into the hands of Jose Sa. And Andre's gone down. Oh, he's got my problem. He's got my problem. He's got red ear disease. He's got red ear disease. Oh, he's down. He's on his back. It's red ear disease. I know what you're going through, Andre, mate. Look at this. Have you seen this, Andre? Fucking hell, mate. See him going down. He's like, oh, I've seen it. Look at the state of this. It's terminal. It is terminal. Get him off. You guys are lucky I'm here, to be honest. With red ear disease. I'm a warrior. I'm a soldier. I'm a trooper. It's mad. Wolves' end of season, the final third of the season. There you go. 12th best Premier League record since taking charge of Wolves in December. I was literally about to say that, then Sky just backed me up with a stat. That he's been bloody brilliant since he came in. You know? I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right, but I wouldn't. I think we might not be too. I don't want to be too giddy with that because I think he's such a good player that it will, in time, I think Wirtz will. But yeah, I thought very underwhelming from Florian Wirtz yesterday. Very underwhelming. Guys, scan the QR code when it rolls on your screen next time for Match Bingo if you're in the UK and fancy getting involved in a bit of fun. I've got some cards on the go. Thought I might talk about it while there's absolutely nothing happening in the game. I do love Pep and Pep. The Pep. Pep. Well, just 2 Peps, not 3 Peps. But as you can see, this is what it kind of looks like. You get 5 cards, well, however many cards you buy, and each action, like what's that? What's that whistle? A free kick taken. So on that side of, you can't really see it, can you? This is bollocks. This is. It's too bright in here. But anyway, when they light up, an action like a free kick or VAR or a goal or a throw-in, if all of those things happen on that card and you get a line, you get like 25 quid. If you get 2 lines, you get 100 quid. If you get a full house, 250 quid. So that's what you can do with scanning the old thing, the QR code and whatnot. But yeah, 15 minutes in, City still struggling to create any clear-cut opportunities, but the good news is Wolves have created virtually nothing, and I'm praying I don't regret saying that. But Tijani Reinders tries to bring it forward, but it's been a bit bitty, the game so far. That was a real indication of that, with Gomez in the middle and Reinders coming together. It's not really any sort of fluidity to this game. It's not really got a nice feel to it. And this is the sort of tempo that very much suit Wolves, where we can't find any moments where we can just up the ante a little bit, get a little bit more aggression and assertiveness into the game. It's just a bit pedestrian at the minute. And Wolves are dealing with it. No problem. Haaland's coming deep to collect the ball, trying to get involved. Nico Gonzalez bringing it forward. John Stones now. Out to Oscar. Bob. Go on, Bob. Good ball. Go on, Rico. To the byline. Across. Oh, it's out for a corner. Agbadou clears it. Good play. That's what I've been talking about. We haven't seen that pretty much all game, really. Oscar Bob bringing the game to life, really, there. Coming down the right wing, cuts it inside to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis drives to the byline. Drives it hard and low. Couldn't get past the first man in Agbadou, but still, good play. Corner ball. Come on, City. It's going to be Bernardo Silva to take it, which doesn't fill me with confidence, to be honest. Yep, cleared. I've never seen him take a good corner. He's got a second opportunity to cross from a little deeper, though. Whips it in. It's a good ball this time. Haaland. Can Nico Gonzalez keep it in? No, he can't. But that wasn't a bad ball from Bernardo that time round. I thought it was going to be... I thought it was going to be a little bit... Another underwhelming cross from Bernardo. $50p head from Haaland, to be honest. Do you reckon Liverpool are going to get Isak? It's mad, isn't it? I wonder what is going to happen. I wonder what impact it'll have on our season. Oh, well, Liverpool season, obviously. But in terms of, like, how good will they be with Isak? Because Ekitike, by the way, I was just saying before, Haaland collecting it from deep. That's not his strong point, but Ekitike, mate, he looks very good as a striker to come and collect it. I think Ekitike and Haaland are very differing strikers, to be honest. Good ball that from Doku. Bernardo Silva gets to the back post. Haaland just... Oh, no. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. That was great play. Doku down to the byline. Nice ball. Inside channel run from Bernardo Silva. Gets it almost to the byline. Good ball from Bernardo Silva. And, I mean, you can't blame Haaland for not being big enough because he's big enough as it is. Do you know what I mean? But he just couldn't quite direct his header on target. That's not... It's just... yeah, he can't do much about it. You know what I mean? He's just... Can't be annoyed with him for not being 6'6". You know what I mean? Bloody Haaland. Poor genes. Your genes aren't going to offside. Get your flag up. Get your flag up nice and early. No point pissing around. Well done. Good to see that, linesman. Normally it's like, oh, play on, mate. Give it another 20 minutes and then I'll put my flag up. Clear as day. Miles offside. Good. Get your flag up. John's not happy. This is embarrassing. Silva and Lewis. Pep. What the fuck? Well, Bernardo Silva has just been upended. I thought that was a free kick, but great play by Oscar Bob to get back and win the ball. I think you're being a bit harsh there, John, mate. Embarrassing. It's 0-0. Doku getting caught on the ball there, though. Ryan Aït-Nouri winning it back, but Gomez bringing it forward. Opportunity for Wolves to come forward. Wolf. The appropriately named Wolf. It's sloppy all round. I don't see why you're singling out Lewis and Bernardo Silva, to be honest, because I haven't seen a single one of them. There's Nico Gonzalez in the middle of the pitch. You can see what he's feeling. Just going around, he's looking around at everybody and just doing that. He's absolutely right. It's a bit fucking at the minute. It's a bit intense. Like there's no calmness. There's such an eagerness to the way we're playing. We're almost forcing it a little bit, trying to make passes right through the middle of Wolves' midfield. Just take it a bit calmer. Because we keep giving it away. It's not a foul. Oh, fuck off, ref. No, he's not. John's never happy. Good to see you, Mullet. And you, Ryan. How you doing, mate? Should be playing Cherky and Marmouche and Kusanov. As much as your last super chat, mate, I don't agree with the embarrassing part of it. I actually agree with... I think one of those two should probably be playing. I would have liked to have seen Cherky today instead of Bernardo Silva, I must admit. I get Doku. All in. Rico Lewis got some defending to do. It's hooked back in though. And Bernardo Silva's on the edge of the area to nod it clear. His work rate though is never in question though. Bernardo Silva, brilliant. Brilliant from Bernardo Silva that was. Came out, pressed. He was the one who cleared it on the edge of the area. He chases his own clearance. Gets in the face of Andre. Or is it whoever? I think his name's Hoover. I don't know if it's Hoover. Do you call it a vacuum or a Hoover? I think I mix it up. I think I say Hoover most of all. Or shit collector. Vacuum or Hoover. I don't think it's an American or UK thing, is it? Match stats so far. 2 shots for City. Neither of them have been on target. Wolves are coming forward here. Manetzi bringing it down the right-hand side. It's a good ball in. James Trafford collects it. I thought there was going to be a collision there between John Stones and Trafford, but good commanding of his penalty area there. But a little bit of a promising sign for Wolves. It probably would have been given offside. This time the linesman, it wasn't as clear-cut as the last one, so the linesman lets it go. You can understand why. Ball into, I think it was Andre. It was Gomez. And then Trafford collects it because the touch was a little bit too heavy. But 23 minutes gone and City are not really stamping their authority on this game so far. We're controlling most of the possession, but I'm not feeling we're going to score any minute. You know, I'm not feeling that at all. It's quite balanced in terms of who might score next because I'm kind of worried Wolves might break on us. They've already shown little glimpses of coming forward. And the best moment really was that Bernardo Silva cross. Doku sliding in Jeremy Doku. Sorry, Doku's not sliding in himself, but sliding in. But good play that from Bob. Reinders looking for options, didn't know what to do. Oh, great play. Great play from Reinders. Back post, it's into the hands of Jose Sarr though, but the feet from Reinders was really good. Really good. Great self-awareness, positional awareness. Long ball over the top here. Ryan Aït-Nouri's got some defending to do, and defending he does. Brilliant slide tackle from Ryan Aït-Nouri. Really good. Manetzi was away, but Ryan Aït-Nouri caught him in no time. And safely pokes it out for a throw-in. Good play, that. Good bit of defending. We look dull. It's a bit, and I can't really disagree with you. It has been a little bit in output, dull in output. In terms of like the effort and the intentions of the players, you can tell there's lots of like, it's like intense. Like, great play from Bernardo Silva. They got lucky there, Wolves, man. And then Doku brings down Doherty, and they play it quick. Wolves coming forward again. Bellegarde out to whoever who crosses the ball, and Strand Larsen's efforts blocked. Bellegarde, Doku's back, and Wolves, if anything, are starting to turn the screw a bit. Another ball in, free as a bird. 1-0 Wolves. Manetzi, is he offside? Is he offside? It looks like he's offside. He's not. It's ruled off so far, but I'm waiting to see VAR. But this is a worrying sign for City so far, because that is a warning. He's offside. Thank fuck for that, man. Confidence is gone. I'm just seeing lots of worrying signs in the last 10 minutes. Wolves have started to look the more likely. They've put the ball in the back of the net. It was offside, quite clearly offside, but... And a lot of it's come from our own sloppy play. I think we can silence this ground and silence the atmosphere and put a stop to any sort of Wolves momentum with a proper it doesn't even have to be a goal. Let's get a clear-cut opportunity, man. We're not even creating. Best opportunity really was that Haaland header that he just wasn't quite big enough for. But City have got a free kick, opportunity to cross it in, and Bernardo Silva's on it again, taking our set pieces. It's going to be an outswinger from Bernardo Silva. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit of our new set piece coach, James French. Working his magic. What have you got, mate? Let's see what we can do here. Bernardo Silva whips it in. It's cleared. Was there anything else expected from that? Of course not. Bob might offer something different, though. Thinks it. Nope. Straight into the hands of Jose Sa. It's been a bit poo, this, so far. Handball, handball, handball. We've got the ball back, so it doesn't matter. Man on! Fucking hell to Jonny. He's been pickpocketed. Gomez brings it forward. Bellegarde, edge of the area. Oscar Bob, get back. Is he onside? Manetzi, saved by Trafford. What a fucking save that was. Was he offside? Because if he wasn't, that was a fucking even if he was offside, what a save from James Trafford. He is offside, but it doesn't matter. James Trafford didn't know that, but we need to sort this out, lads. Another pass from Ruben Diaz, under hit. What is he playing at? I mean, Tijani Reinders could go to it, but the pass from Ruben Diaz was so slow and sluggish. And it's not the first one from Ruben Diaz. We've already seen him give one straight to the Wolves player. It was intercepted, and this time Rico Lewis giving it away. What are we doing, boys? We got away with it there. We send it forward and just get it down the line to Doku and hope he can hold on to it. But it's been a sloppy start. First half an hour has gradually gotten worse. I thought first 10 minutes there's signs that we might be getting a little bit something, maybe building momentum. It wasn't a great start really, was it? But it's progressively gotten a little bit more and more sloppy as the game's progressed. And I think Wolves, if we can get to half time at 0-0, I think they'll be the ones frustrated that they've not scored. Ball into Reinders again, this time from Nico Gonzalez. He wins a free kick, Reinders, to be fair to him, but it was not a difficult... It wasn't an easy pass to deal with. Doku loses it. Manetzi goes round Ryan Aït-Nouri, but Nico Gonzalez is there. Man. Beast. Ass. We're not doing great, Creator. Last 10 minutes. Passes in the final third. 10 for City. 6 for Wolves. 10 minutes. And there's been 16 passes in both final thirds combined. Ball in has been collected by Jose Sa, who's looking for a counter-attack straight away. But, I mean, the fact that it's close, 10-6, is one thing. But the fact that there's been very little action in either final third is more of a concern for me. Ball down the line. Strand Larsen's hold on to it. Nico Gonzalez wants a free kick and he's going to get it. Strand Larsen falls to the ground in disbelief. Couldn't believe it. He's shouting. Hey, get him booked, man. He's shouting in your ear, mate. Get him in the book. Hey, he's kicked him in the fucking face. Of course, why is he falling to the ground? I don't know about overlooked. I do think there's elements wrong to this game. I do think we're struggling to create anything clear-cut. A lucky 1-2 from Bernardo Silva, though. Edge of the area, Nico Gonzalez. Have a shot, mate. It's deflected up in the air, but we still get an opportunity. Ryan Aitnori cleared. Effort. Nico Gonzalez keeps it alive. Flicked on by Reinders. Oscar Bob now with an opportunity. Oscar Bob. Nice footwork. Edge of the area. Oh, another lovely. Oscar Bob, he keeps going. He's still got it. Oscar Bob. Oh, and it's cleared. I mean, so far, pick a winger. Who do you want to get on the ball? Because Doku has struggled to get past his fullback in this game. He's got one cross into the penalty area so far, Doku. Oscar Bob has been much more of a threat down this right-hand side. And Bob switches it to Oscar Bob. No, to Doku. Not possible. I mean, that'd be unbelievable if he could do that. Bob, 40-yard pass to Bob. Bob passes to Bob. Bob to Bob. 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 Bob to Bob. It's 1-0. Bob. Bob FC. No, it's Doku. Doku's got the ball. Ryan Aitnori. Nico Gonzalez. Have a dig, mate. Have a dig. Yeah. Why are you shooting there, mate? It was blocked. Man on. Tell you what, John Stones has been nice and steady. I haven't seen a mistake from him yet. Nice and composed. Ruben Diaz has put the shits up me a couple of times. Not going to lie, I think it's been a bit of a sloppy game from Ruben Diaz, in all honesty. On the ball, more than anything. Reinders coming forward, though. City maybe be an opportunity. Oh, lovely. Great play. Great play. Oh, lovely ball. Rico, volley it, mate. Hit it. First time. Back post. Haaland. 1-0. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, City. I'm not sure we deserve it, but we're 1-0 up. And it all comes from Jonny Reinders. The brilliant play right through the middle. Smashing his way through. Footwork side to side. Beats his man. Gets it into Rico Lewis with a lovely little dink. And I'm thinking, Rico, hit it, mate. Hit it, mate. No. Rico's got vision. He's got vision. Peripheral. Uses it. Peripheral. Cuts it back. Erling Haaland makes it 1-0. Manchester City. Let's go. Come on, City. Love this goal, man. Jonny Reinders makes it, but Rico Lewis plays a massive part. And all we need to see now is that every fucking game, Erling Haaland tapping. Let's bore the fuck out of him. Haaland, 600 tap-ins. Thank you very much. Ooh, tapping merchant. Love it, mate. Tapping merchant. Fucking swivel on it, mate. Tapping merchant. Love that shit. Come on. Have some of that. Rico Lewis's vision and awareness. I'm thinking, hit it. It's sat up so nicely for him. I thought he was going to volley it. I was just going to like, bang, Rico Lewis. But he cuts it back. He knew Haaland was going to be there. That's great play from both Rico and Jonny Reinders. Really good to see. Really good. Buzzing, man. Oh, shit, it's going to be 1-1. Trafford. You know. I love it, man. Love it. I think Wolves consider themselves a little hard done by there, really, because I think they've very much been in this game. It's not really been a City domination. But the class of Jonny Reinders is the catalyst to that goal. He absolutely made it. Brilliant. Fuck off, referee, man. Ryan Aitnori's been fouled, but the ball's blocked, thankfully, by Ruben Diaz. But bullshit refereeing there. Ryan Aitnori was brought down, arguably a bit soft, and maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but, you know. Who gives a shit? But yeah, the ball from Rico is brilliant. It really was. Oscar Bob's nipped in. He's away. He's away. It's a 3-on-2. Wolves have fucked about with it. You got to send Jonny Reinders in. It's Jonny Reinders! 2-0! Jonny Reinders! Let's be fucking hard in you. Let's City fucking having you. Come on, City. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on, Tajani. Oh, mate. Fucking Tajani Reinders, the box crashing, scintillating. Fucking Tajani Reinders. Have some of that 2-0. Oh, man. Wolves pissing about with it. What were they doing there? What were they doing there? And the finish from Tajani Reinders, mate. Left foot. Weak foot. Puts it in the bottom corner. Oscar Bob assist. That finish, mate. Do not underestimate that finish. I was live on Sky last night saying Tajani Reinders is going to be getting some box crashing goals, people. I love being right. It's a hobby of mine. Arrogance. Arrogance. But yeah, Wolves 2-0 down, man. Let's nothing stupid now. Keep it calm. We can win this game nice and comfortably. Go and get a third. And plonk ourselves. I want to be top of the league. I want to be top of the league. Tajani Reinders. Tajani Reinders. He's good, isn't he? He's good. I like him. So, you're right, mate. That's very true, Maverick. Very true. Come on, we can get a third here. Oscar, I did just... You see what Nico's doing there. He's trying to find him, but... Don't discredit Oscar Bob as well, because, I mean, he won the ball on the halfway line. Sloppy from Wolves, but it was Oscar Bob's ingenuity, his aggression, and assertiveness to win the ball back. Oscar Bob wins it back, starts driving forward. Always the attention in a 3-on-2 situation. If you had to mark to Jonny Reinders or Erling Haaland, and I've been saying it all season, man, you add goals to this side. That's what we need. We've been missing it. Alvarez is gone. When we added Marmoush, I don't think it's a coincidence that we started to win more matches. You bring goals into this side outside of Erling Haaland, then everyone's going to focus on Haaland because he's the biggest goal threat. And out of a 3-on-2 situation, you had Oscar Bob in the middle. You had two Wolves defenders who were... One's got to look after Oscar Bob, the man on the ball, and the other one has to pick Tajani Reinders or Erling Haaland to mark. You're always going to mark Erling Haaland, aren't you? Because he's the biggest threat in a one-on-one situation. So you have to gamble and say, make him pass it to Reinders because he's the least likely to finish it. He's on his weaker foot. Who gives a shit, mate? Weaker foot, bottom corner, no problem. 2-0. Have some of that. Love it. Come on, City. I know, yeah, where's John gone? What's this view we've got here, man? It's like bird's eye view. Love this goal, man. That was the first goal. Tajani. Look at them all now. Oh, look, Sky are going to be analysing the fuck out of him. I said it last night live on Sky. I've been saying it all summer. It'll be a matter of time before they go, hey, guess what? What do you make of that Tajani Reinders? He's a good player, isn't he? Hey, Tajani Reinders. Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? Fucking yes, he is all right. Yeah, maybe you should have been speaking about him all fucking summer instead of, Florian Wirtz. Oh. Fucking idiots, man. When will you learn? When will you learn? We'll fucking teach you. We'll hand out those lessons. Big up, William. Shite. Oh, we are so back. Blue Moon. Hey, game's a long way to go yet, man. This defence has not filled... Ruben Diaz has not filled me with confidence in the slightest. Hey, Nico Gonzalez is, though. Bringing it forward. Loving this. So Jonny Reinders whips it in and wins a corner. Come on, man. He's injured. floppy and squirts. It's the universal symbol for Florian Wirtz. Doku at the back post! A bit of shimmy shimmy ya, bit of shimmy ya, and a bit of shammy yay, and it's cleared. Strand Larsen's gone down here. Guys, come on, smash that like button. What are we on? 500. Look how bendy my thumbs are. Can you see that? Some bendy thumb. Ball in. Up in the air by Diaz. Haaland nods it. It's cleared. To Jonny Reinders. Brings it down. Also, by the way, I don't think he gets injured. He said it himself, which I thought was a bit cocky. That he doesn't get injured. Back heel from Doku finds to Jonny Reinders. Footwork from to Jonny Reinders, and he wins the throw-in. Gets a thumbs up from the linesman. Gets a thumbs up from to Jonny Reinders, which is something he's going to be thinking about when he goes to bed tonight. Is Mr. Linesman to Jonny Reinders? He gave me a thumbs up. Oh! What am I doing? Fucking idiot, aren't I, man? I'm off my tits. Loving this to Jonny Reinders though. Into he's so good. Oh, I love it. I love it, man. Absolutely. Not sure what your point is, but I agree. Ryan Norrie and Doku. That side's been a bit weak, really, hasn't it? Unfortunately, the left side. I think Doku's been a bit. Struggled to have an impact. He's not been poor. It's not like, oh, fucking Doku's giving it away. Fucking hell. We got it back though. Ryan Norrie thought it was for someone else, but I think Rico's been brilliant. Oscar Bobb's been scintillating coming down this right hand side. He's got the ball right now into Rico Lewis, and he couldn't quite bring it under his spell. But City's confidence has gone through the roof, as has mine. Can you tell? I hope so, Rahul, mate. I hope so. It's just not quite come off for him. The one thing you can never worry about with Jeremy Doku is he won't give up. He'll never stop trying to take on his fullback. 5 minutes of injury time. Bellegarde coming forward. If Wolves get one before half-time, it changes everything. And they've got an opportunity. And they're about... Oh, nice and cool from Nico Gonzalez there. Nods it back to James Trafford. But an opportunity for Wolves to come forward. I mean, since our first goal, let alone our second goal. And it wouldn't have counted anyway. It was offside. Tijani. I'm not sure why Haaland's trying to play. There was a 1-2 opportunity there. Bernardo Silva into Haaland. Bernardo Silva keeps going, but Haaland tries to bypass the 2 part of the 1-2 and go straight to Doku, and it wasn't on. And Rico's given a corner away here. Come on, clean sheet at half-time. That's a foul, referee, man. How is that a corner to Wolves? Honestly. Rico Lewis then to the referee. I think if you can lip read in the slightest ability, what the fuck are you doing? He said, if you were wondering. Ratty's on the case. Ratty Blaze. James Trafford punches it clear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. James Trafford collects it. A second opportunity. Punched clear first by James Trafford. Not completely though. Edge of the area, and it was Gomez who worked his way to the right-hand side of the penalty area. Dinks one in, and second time round, collected by James Trafford, who hasn't really had too much to do as a goalkeeper, really. But, I mean, so far, so good from James Trafford. But John Stones there, brilliant footwork. Great ball into Jonny Reinders. Then he tried to go for the little sneaky nutmegs between Agbadou, but didn't come off. But we do have a corner. 3-0 on half-time, please. Yes, please. I'll take it. I'll take it. I am loving Jonny Reinders so far, man. Getting a little bit giddy about him. We're proper chumming up to this linesman. Then Bernardo Silva having a bit of a joke with this linesman. Gets a pat on the back from the linesman, Bernardo Silva does, before his corner, which is whipped in. And there's Jeremy Doku at the back post. Oh, that should have been 3-0. That should have been 3-0. My bladder's going to explode in a minute. Guys, come on, hit that like button, people. Probably would have been handball for Jeremy Doku. Kind of sums up his half, really. Just he's there in the right place, trying to be impactful, but it's just not coming off for Jeremy Doku. But I think so far, so good in terms of the scoreline. And Ruben Diaz kicks it out for another throw-in, who for me has been the biggest letdown so far of the first half. Mainly on the ball. He's not actually had that much defending to do, but every time he's been on the ball, I've been a bit like worried if he's going to find a blue shirt when he tries to pass it. No, the bench it's quite defensive, the bench. Pretty sure we've got Akanji, Ake, who else we got? Lovely, that's a foul. That's a yellow card as well, referee. Why are you not getting the yellow card out there, man? Has he booked him? That's such a yellow card if I've ever seen one, man. Oscar Bob coming down the right wing and Strand Larsen just hooks him. No attempt to win the ball. Clearly, well, we know what the standard is then. So I'm looking forward to when we do that in the second half, Mr. Referee. I guarantee you we'll do the same thing in the second half. And they'll be like, yellow. Did he get a yellow? I don't think he get a yellow there. Oh, we're in a corner. I don't know. Hoover's given a corner away. Oh no, referee said half time. No more time. Half time, said the referee. Yeah, man. 100%. All the City players are kicking off at the referee for saying, why have you not allowed us to take a corner? I mean, it had gone past the 5 minutes, so I get it. Final whistle is different. I think half time, you're allowed to be a bit more strict with the timing of your whistle. But full time's like, yeah, no, that's got you allow us to take that corner. You absolutely do. But yeah, buzzing, 2-0. I'm bursting for a pee. I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy the chat. I want to leave that. John's got a bit of a crush on Reinders because I absolutely do. I'll be back in a minute. Make sure to hit that like button. Was anyone absolutely shitting themselves at half an hour into the game? I was very, very worried. But then, just a moment of brilliance is all it took, you know, from Jonny Reinders. And I think that's going to be a lot of the season, because we have to hold our hands up and admit that this Premier League as a standard has just absolutely shot up. Everyone is capable, you know, and it was such an even game until the half an hour mark, and then we just like bang, 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 2-0. And it didn't feel like we deserved it, but it's just the moments of quality from Jonny Reinders that gets the job done. But yeah, come on. Make sure you hit that like button, everybody. Appreciate you getting us over 600. Let's keep it going. Oh yeah, sorry. Timer. Reset timer. There we go. Oh, I forgot a beer. I want a beer. I'm going to go and get a beer. I can't not have a beer. Because it's like, I'm a fully blown alcoholic now. Hey, they're analysing Rico Lewis. Analysis. Rico Lewis. Analysis. He's been good. He has. And he's warranted his start in this Manchester City 11. He really has. And it's not just the assist. I actually think he's been pretty good. But for me, Jonny Reinders has been the standout performer. Great to see Haaland getting on the score sheet, of course. But it's such a Haaland game, really. He's done nothing but score. It's like, thanks for scoring. But, you know what I mean? Right place, right time. So much head. That is not what she said. Big up Steve. Very different players, really, aren't they? But yes. I think Jonny Reinders is the point where everyone's going to be like, oh wow, Jonny Reinders. It annoys me how the mainstream media act like they've discovered something. You know what I mean? Like that's why Finalysis, by the way, go and download the app Finalysis, which is something that's trying to become something in terms of giving fan empowerment. Because I do think in mainstream media now, you get a lot of punditry that is excessively vague across all of the clubs, because they are tasked with knowing, well, enough to get by, basically. The bare minimum of knowledge is required across all of the football clubs. Whereas if you had a pundit that was specifically for Manchester City and Manchester United and Arsenal and Liverpool and a club-specific pundit that I know everything about this club, so I'm the guy you get in when you talk about City, you would get such better analysis. And then if you had a City versus Liverpool game, you bring in the Liverpool pundit and you bring in the City pundit. Not a City fan or a former guy. They're so vague. And, oh, Jamie Redknapp used to play for Liverpool. Micah Richards used to play for City. No, getting an actual guy who studies them, knows what they're doing. And it's like, you know, yeah, sprinkling some entertaining as well. Obviously, that's a lot of it. But you get such like amateurish takes now on so many mainstream outlets out there that talk about players, and they're so confident in their delivery as well, like talking such bollocks so often as well, man. And it's why people are tuning into YouTube. It's why. Why do you think the mainstream media have started the overlap? Started Friday night, Premier League Friday night, I think it's called. It was what I was on last night. Little 15-minute segment with me and 3 other fans. I don't know if you saw it. It was very small, but it's what they're trying to introduce. They're bringing fans onto Sky. They're bringing YouTubers, individual journalists, and it's not just YouTube, it's content creators outside of video form, written form, trying to just get the fans' opinions, because fans know best, you know, specifically about that club. It's not about like getting one guy who's the main guy, the pundit, to speak, be the overarching opinion of all Premier League clubs when he doesn't know what he's talking about more often than not, because he's just too vague. But I'm looking forward to seeing where the media in football goes, because I think it's going to be really interesting going forward. I really do. Well, they've got me on Sky already, but I don't think they've got a starting 11. Nobbins, by the way, big up to Nobbins. He's one of the 11. I don't know who was meant to be part of the 11. I'm surprised. I didn't realise it was going to be journalists. I thought it was mostly YouTubers, because with this Finalysis thing, we went to... I wasn't allowed to talk about it until now. I signed an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, to say I'm not allowed to talk about it until now. It's funded by Michael McIntyre and Gary Neville. So I've had a Zoom call with Michael McIntyre and met Michael McIntyre and had a chat with him, and he said he wants to start this Finalysis app where he gets the opinions of all fans, and there's a starting 11 for each football club. And it's journalists as well as YouTubers. I thought it was just YouTubers, because the event I went to see if you're going to be part of the 11 was all YouTubers. Like Nobbins was there, LB was there, a few other recognisable faces were there. Other people that I've seen, I can't remember his name now. I can't remember his bloody name now. I think, what's his name? Martin was there. The guy who goes with LB a lot at Martin. Yeah, Big Steve was there. But I don't know if everyone is part of the 11, because they might be looking for more written form than just video form. But Nobbins is one of the 11, because I've seen the starting 11 and it's been populated by 6 of the City fans so far, 7 of the City fans so far. So, yeah, interesting to see where it goes. But I know Nobbins is one of them, so big up to him. But yeah, see what comes of it. Download the Finalysis app and get involved. I get nothing from it, by the way. I'm not trying to sell you something. Anyone can do this. You can actually apply as well. You actually get to apply and put your opinions out there and give ratings of your own ratings that are contributed to the overall average rating of each player as well, which I think is interesting as well. And it's an ever-growing app, and I think it's just all about giving the power to the fans and letting them have a bigger say than what they already get, because you're in the chat right now, you're in the comment sections of every video, and you deserve a bigger say, in my opinion, because we know more than the average pundit, and that's what this is all about, really. Obviously, Sky is still going to be Sky, and TNT are still going to be TNT, and bringing on the pundits that you're familiar with. It's not the end of them, but it's still going to be... There's an alternative way to consume football now, and I like it. I think it's good. I think it's a good thing for the industry. I think there's some people in this industry as well that don't want it, and I can see why a little bit. But I think Mark Goldbridge, for example, he sees mainstream media as the enemy. He doesn't see them as someone that we should be associating with. But there is an opportunity for us to all work together without it being nasty, in my opinion. It doesn't have to be hateful and like, you're the enemy and weird. But I also think, yeah, I got myself here where I am now by doing what I do on YouTube, and now Sky giving me opportunities as well. I've turned down loads of different things as well, by the way, because I don't want to just dilute myself on different things. I'm also dubious about sponsors, by the way. I'm a little bit like, I don't want to have too many of them all the time, and I've signed up to Match Bingo because it's worth it, and I actually like the idea. I like the game. It's actually quite a fun game. That's a lot of why I did it. But still, you know, independency is good in this industry. I think it's good that we're independently capable, and you could go and get yourself a camera, start yourself a YouTube channel, and who the fuck knows, you might be an amazing YouTuber. Give it a go, man. You never know. It's worth it. I think more to you, more power to you, man. Give it a go. Anyway, enough of that waffle. 2-0. Rico Lewis, good first half, Ian. I agree. I think he's been very good. I was a little bit worried when I saw him in the starting 11. But Adash, yeah. I think he's been solid. Another example, see what I mean? You're right, True Blue. That's what I'm talking about. He was quite willing to be involved with the mainstream media at that point. But it has to be a two-way street. If it ever becomes an unfair, unbalanced approach where the mainstream media gain more from having YouTubers on Saturday Social in the morning, I don't always watch it. I'm messing about with my kids or doing something different normally. I try and catch up on the YouTube clips or the new Friday night thing, which I was on last night, or the overlap. All of these things now, you have to ask yourself as a content creator, what are you getting from it, actually? It's like, yeah, look at me, I'm on TV. But what are you actually getting from it? Exposure? Are you getting paid? That's another question you need to ask. Are you getting paid? Because, I mean, we've all got to get the bag. Do you know what I mean? We've all got to be paid. But see, that's not my priority, which is why I said exposure. And it's like, it's not my priority. It's to get paid. It's to have fun, first and foremost. Make sure you enjoy yourself and be true to yourself. But it's got to be a two-way street. We've got to gain something. They've got to gain something. Anyway, I'm boring you. I don't mean to keep boring you about it. But second half's about to get underway. Players are out. That flew by. Paul, I have had a go at match bingo. I don't know how I'm doing. But hang on a minute, because the game's about to get underway. Wolves are going to kick us off. Second half, nothing silly, Blues. Nothing silly. We're off. Clock takes a while to get started, doesn't it? They've calmed down a bit, haven't they? It's cooled down. It's because the sun's pissed off around that way. I've won a tenner. For some reason, there's £10 in my match bingo account. I only put £8 in it this morning. And I've won a tenner. I'm not even making that shit up. Look, 10 quid. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. But there, 10 quid. That's all right, isn't it? I put 8 quid in, so I'm 2 quid up. Oh, a drink's on me. Wolves are in. Shitting hell. Oh, they've put it wide. That was close. Fucking hell. I want honest feedback about the audio, man, because I have done something to the microphone because I'm dubious about the the air conditioning so loud, but seeing a few people saying it's quiet still. When I lean in, it gets well loud, but fine otherwise. Right. It's because I had a better limiter on it before. I'm going to get rid of the gain. How's that? Is that quiet or too quiet? Just not enough? It might have gone a bit more quiet, but more balanced. Louder. Right. Adding the game back. Right, that should be a bit louder, hopefully. God, man, I'm so shit at this. Being picky. Good to see you, Church, by the way. How you doing, mate? Right. I'm hoping that'll do. Yeah, the Donnarumma music. I don't know why I was thinking music. I had music in my head. But Donnarumma, the Don. I think that sounds like it's pretty much done. I think I was waiting to see if Ederson was going to be part of the squad to not even play. And there's no way that those two players played Savinho and Ederson, played the second half against Palermo, and both of them are ill a week later and not even in the squad. And they happen to be the two players that are linked with moves away from the club. The club's been, and I appreciate you have to tell white lies in this industry. You have to tell lies as a club. And it seems like the club's told quite a few lies this summer. In particular, to the UK. The sources that you normally get in the UK. Your Simon Bachowski, Jack Gorn. These guys have all reported, about 3 weeks ago, City's business is done. We're not signing anyone else. There's no more business to be done at Manchester City. That might have been true at the time, and the idea that Ederson and Savinho have both said, we actually now want to leave, well, therefore you need to be replaced, so therefore Manchester City have to do more business. So maybe they weren't lying, and it's just a case of things have changed since they said that. But I do think that the club have to lie. I understand why, and they are clearly lying about Savinho's ill, Ederson's ill. It's bollocks. Bollocks. I would have said that. If I was the guy interviewing Pep, I'd have been, Pep, no Savinho today, no Ederson today. What's happened there? Are they not available? Are they leaving the football club? Because those are the rumours out there. Nice to see you, Jonny. My best friend, Jonny. Nice to see you. They are both ill. I'd have gone, bollocks, Pep. Bollocks, Pep. Straight away. Because it is bollocks. But it gets me a little bit excited. I do wonder what we're going to do, though, because Rodrigo and Donnarumma coming in are incredibly high-profile signings. And what I've been going on about all summer is the idea of swooping in under the radar, letting Liverpool have all the attention and all the limelight. And all that, oh, look at us, we're signing Isak and Florian Wirtz and transfer record there. One British transfer record, broken, boom, Wirtz. Oh, do you want again? We'll go again. Isak, if we've got to sign Isak, then we're going to break the British transfer record twice in one window. Little plucky old Liverpool who don't spend any money. Those guys, let them have the attention. But if we go, even if we don't spend that much money on Donnarumma, even if it's like 40 million, which I think would be a good deal for a goalkeeper of that quality in terms of shot-stopping ability at least. I mean, Rodrigo, you're looking at 100 million euros. I imagine we're going to be spending about 75 to 85 million pounds on Rodrigo. All of a sudden, there'll be attention at Manchester City. But here you go. Go on, make it 3. Oscar Bob. Rico, bit lucky. Ricochet. Haaland back post. Doku nearly pulled the trigger. Ryan Aït-Nouri over the bar. But yeah, all the attention now will be at City if we end a transfer window where in the final week of it, Donnarumma and Rodrigo both join Manchester City. Because in terms of like it's hard to describe because it's like It's a little bit like showboaty. You know what I mean? I'm trying to describe it in the right way. It's more about profile. It's more about like headline grabbing. You know, like a Kanji for 15 million. That's not going to get many headlines. But it's a valuable signing in that particular moment. Do you know what I mean? I swear to God, if Cherki cost 80 million, we'd be talking about him a lot more. The mainstream media would be. But the fact that he cost what he cost, he was so cheap, I think that means no one wanted to talk about him. Well, he can't be that good then. He only cost 35 million. Because no one's done their homework. No one realised Lyon were facing preliminary relegation and they had to let him go. So Jonny Reinders we didn't break the bank for him. No one was talking about him. Rodrigo and Donnarumma are completely different. They are like headline-grabbing blockbuster signings that it's going to be like, wow, signings. So, as much as I'm excited about it, part of me wants it to be kept under wraps a little bit. But anyway, 2-0. City have looked all right in the second half so far. Ryan Aït-Nouri coming forward, giving it away. Doku getting back. Couldn't slow down Manetzi though. Bernardo Silva swoops in. Bellegarde coming forward. Reinders, that's a yellow card. Fuck off, referee. What was I saying, man? I told you at the end of that game, Strand Larsen just brings down Oscar Bob in the first half. With a slide tackle, he was nowhere near him. He hooks him, man, and just brings down Oscar Bob with no intention. Reinders then just a little clip, and Reinders, yellow card, fuck off. I can't believe it. Such a little thing, but it's like, oh, he's got to tread on eggshells now the whole game. Bollocks. It is as well. It is a knobhead ref. Knobhead ref. Smash the likes, people. Got 700 likes. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you very much for hitting that like button. Do you know what I'd do? I'd bring on Gundogan just to annoy everybody. He's not even on the bench, is he? Is he on the bench? Is he on the bench? Can't remember. He is on the bench. Get him on, just to annoy people. I'd bring on Gundogan and Akanji. That's what I'd do. Just to be a knob, just to be annoying. And if I was Pep, I'd be like, I said a boom boom boom, and let me hear you say uncles, uncles. I said a boom boom boom, and let me hear you say uncles, uncles. That's what I'd be doing if I was Pep. 39k, am I? Boom. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button. Road to 40k. Here we go. Pigeon on the screen. Manetzi's in. Fucking hell, I got distracted by the pigeon, but Wolves nearly scored. It's like the pigeon of death. Just swooped in. It's like the 12th man. We've got the ball out of the box, though. Wolves back post. John Stones clears it. Nico Gonzalez tries to bring it under his spell, but couldn't. You know, one goal from Wolves changes everything, doesn't it? 2-0. That old chestnut. That old chestnut. The cliche of it's never... Referee! What's he doing here, man? We need a third. But 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline, as they say. I tell you what, if we come away with a 2-2, something stupid, man. We saw Bournemouth yesterday. Liverpool cruising. Bang, bang. All of a sudden, 2-2. They clawed it out in the end, but a bit fortunate, Liverpool, yesterday. Oh, no. Trafford with the save. An easy one to save, but still has to be made. Quick free kick. One from the training ground. Is it Ryan Aït-Nouri who does enough there to put him off? Does anyone think Ryan Aït-Nouri looks a bit like Mo Salah? Like with shorter hair. It's Gomez, guys, winding up Trafford. Near post cleared by Mo Salah. Oscar Bob, some defending to do. It's Wolf. Clears. Is that Nico Gonzalez who clears it? Up in the air. He doesn't know where it is. Ryan Aït-Nouri. He's going to stay in. It's bitty. It's got off to a frustrating start this half. I think we actually the first 5 minutes, we actually looked like we were controlling it a little bit. But this last 5 minutes or so, Wolves have grown into the game. Coming forward. Wolves have paid the ref. Go on, counter. We've got one on here. Go on. Jonny Stones. They love it. His dribbling ability is brilliant. John Stones again coming forward. Tijjani Reinders had to slow it down. It was the right thing to do. Let's regain control. Because we haven't had control of this game for about 5 minutes. And that was the right thing to do. John Stones was bringing it forward. High five there from John Stones and Bernardo Silva as they pass each other. Man on. Don't be afraid to pass it back to Trafford. And Ruben Diaz again. Sloppy as a shit. A sloppy shit. I know, man. I did think Sunderland have a chance to stay safe, but first game of the season, they've got the wind behind their sails. Cut back. Haaland 3-0. Erling Haaland makes it 3. Come on, City. Just what we needed. Was that a Tijjani Reinders assist? Was that a Tijjani Reinders assist again? Fucking hell, someone let's go. Haaland 2 already. Oh. I'm loving Tijjani's celebrations, man. He's such a happy-go-lucky guy, man. He's loving life right now. Ball in from Trafford, by the way. Big up to Trafford. Great ball into Tijjani Reinders, that was. Great vision. Oscar Bob and Tijjani Reinders. It is. It's a Tijjani Reinders assist, mate. Woo! Tijjani, the blue-nosed reindeer's gonna score us lots of goals. And if you ever saw him, it's the midfield he controls. Tijjani, the blue-nosed reindeer, is gonna score us lots of goals. Come on, City. What's happening here? What's happening here? Gonna have to go cross-legged. Are we top of the league? I didn't even look before. I was meant to check. Like, how many goals do we need to actually go top of the league? Oh, nearly deleted the chat then. Sorry, everybody. What's going on here? The Premier League app's like completely different. The table used to be dead easy to find. Where's it gone? I have to go to bloody Google. Haaland, mate. Question marks over Jose Sarr there, to be honest, because I think he got a strong hand to it but didn't keep it out. But we're not top of the league. Bloody Sunderland are top of the league. Oh no, we go top. Alphabetically. Alphabet, alphabet, alphabet. Big up the alphabet. Oh yeah, 3-0. Big up Rodrigo. What would I do without you? Eh? Here comes the cavalry. Nunes, Marmouche and Nico O'Reilly all coming onto the pitch. Exciting times. It's been quite I swear to God, man, we could play so much better than this, which is a great omen. To win 3-0 and play nowhere near what we know as a fan base. We know we can do better than this. We're miles better than this. It's been a bit bitty. I think we're much better, but hey, 3-0. Can't complain too much, can you? It's a bit of quality has shone through when we've got into the final third. We've created enough chances to put 3 in the back of the net, so not too bad. But in all honesty, I think we're better. I genuinely believe that. I'm not being arrogant. I just think we've been a bit, you know, Wolves are coming forward. Deal with it. Wolf cleared by Rico Lewis. Really good. Big up to you, Jason. How you doing, mate? F that yellow. Great to be back together again, everyone. Big up to you, Jason. See? Memory. I was telling you in the first half, memory. Jason, you have a lad, a son, who enjoys when I go, Marmouche! Am I right? Am I right? See? I care about you guys in the chat. I remember you, and I Micah, you said, do I remember you? Of course I fucking remember you, man. Of course. Do you know what I mean? Tell me if I'm right. You don't need to send a super chat, Jason. I want to know that I've remembered you correctly, sir. Yeah, man, you sent me a super chat at the start of the stream. Plus, business schemes. Are they booing Nunes? It's mad how we got Nunes and Ryan Aït-Nouri. See, he did put up a bit of a fuss to get his move to City, didn't he? If I remember rightly, there was a little bit of like, I'm not quite to the standard of Isak, where it's just like, I'm done. I'm not playing for you ever again. You know. But I think Nunes was a bit disrespectful to Wolves on his way out. So, I get the boos. But all I want to see now is Nunes, Cafunes, smashing one in. It's Bernardo Silva off, and it was Doku off. And we've got Nico O'Reilly coming on. With Marmouche and Nunes for Doku, Rico Lewis and Bernardo Silva. Nunes. Still 20 odd minutes to go. I reckon we can get a 4-5-0 here. Who was it at the beginning? Someone at the beginning of the stream said, that's a fucking yellow. That's a fucking... Is it? Yeah, I thought he wasn't even given a free kick. It's a yellow card. Jesus. See? I knew it. Good, man. Big up to you and your son, Jason. Nico O'Reilly down the line to Ryan Aït-Nouri, and the cutback's intercepted by Doherty. Gets it into Manetzi, and now it's Andre bringing it forward. There's an overlap here for Wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Do you remember Wolf on Gladiators? Like the old Gladiators. People will be like, what the fuck are you on about, man? Smash those likes up, people. Let's see if we can get to 800. Modric is owner of Swansea with Snoop. Is that right? Am I right? Isn't Modric and Snoop Dogg now owner of Swansea? Is that right? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Which is the weirdest, the most obscure combination of owners you could possibly think of. See that guy then, man? That guy was big and he was not happy with Nunes. He was like... and the City fans like, oh, have you ever seen your dick? Oh, have you ever seen your dick? Sorry. He's getting abused now straight away. Look, you can see him there, man. I can see him. He's pissed off. City fans giving him shit. I knew they would. I knew they would. Tomorrow, please, play back your stream and audio. What, because it's poor? Is it not good? To listen to it. Right, I'll turn off the thing that I think might be causing the problems. But you're going to hear like a tornado jet. See, people are saying it's fine though. But people have different standards, man. I'm quite sensitive to it. When I watch a video, I want good audio, I must admit. So I get it, and I feel like while people are frustrated, I'm sympathetic with the people that are frustrated, man. I'm glad you can hear me. Some people say it's totally fine, but I do want to sort it if it's a problem. Right. Right, how's that? Can you hear like all the noises now? Totally changed it. There's a filter. Is that worse? Is that much worse? Awful. Can't fucking win, man. The same people that were saying it was fine, man. It was great before. Now it's back on. I'll turn down that a little bit and see if it's not so aggressive. But I can't keep fucking with it every stream, man. It's like City. I'm rusty. It's a rusty start to the season. This is where you iron out the problems and we work things out together. Is it so much worse? Switch it back. Yeah. Okay. We'll put it back on then. It was a little filter that blocked out the audio noise in the background. Did it make it more echoey and more like annoying? With the face as well. That comes with it. The face comes with it, unfortunately. Because I've got a fucking... Exactly, man. That thing is loud behind me. Can you see it? Every time the little slider like disappears. I'll see if I can... See that thing there? That's fucking loud. That is. That's loud. But it's keeping the room cool. It's cooled down my ears, though. See what I mean? They were red at the start. But now they've cooled down a bit. Anyway, where the lineup's gone. There we go. Right. Football. Kolo Toure's on the touchline quite a bit, isn't he? Hey, Ryan Cherky. 19 minutes of Ryan Cherky. Is it Ryan or Rayan, by the way? Or Rayan? I think you just say it quickly, don't you? It's one of them. Ryan Cherky. Cherky's on. Cheeky. We need a song for him, don't we? Haaland's coming off. Two goals for the big man. 3-0. Jeff, mate, you called it a brace. I think I said 3-0 in my preview. I think I said Oscar Bob 1 and Haaland gets 2, I think. But you said a brace as well, Jeff, if you're still watching. Big up to you, Jeff. But I went 3-0, my prediction. Oh, well, Liam, in that case, like, you're an idiot. Yeah, a perfectly reasonable scoreline. Fucking hell, James Trafford! Got lucky. He got lucky there. Taking too long on it. Trying to be a bit Edison-y. Don't foul him. Don't foul him in the penalty box. John Arias early. They brought on the new guy as well, haven't they? Is Fer Lopez come on as well? Asking for a handball. Referee went. Oh, like that. It was like, handball! Oh, this referee was just, fuck off. Great decision, referee. I've pulled my hamstring doing that, by the way. Just done my groin in. By the way, Wolves have got 2 Buenos and 3 Gomez's playing for them, by the way. I'm pretty sure. They've got like so many duplicates. What are we doing here? Pissing about with it. Why are we bringing Wolves? Great save by James Trafford. But fucking sort it out. Ruben Diaz, I mean, of all people to be going, come on, you've been giving it away all game, mate. But you're right, they shouldn't be doing that. You're right to have a go at them, but I mean, coming from you, it's a bit rich, I must admit, because you've been giving it away all bloody game. I don't know. The reasonable scorelines coming in. I mean, that's compared to everyone else, Douglas, that seems perfectly reasonable. 69. We have got 2 Nicos. You're absolutely right. But Wolves have not given up, in fairness to them. Coming forward, whipped in, that's a good ball. Ryan Aït-Nouri with a great clearance at the back post. Back post defending there was really good, because that was not easy. Positional awareness made the clearance look easy, but it's because he positioned himself so well. But Wolves are in again. Great interception by Mateus Nunes. We're under the cosh here a little bit. Wolves are absolutely all over us all of a sudden. What an effort. Oh, I thought that was flying in then, but James Trafford nonchalantly walks across the goal line as it drifts out for a goal kick. It's not that red, is it? Is that one red? I can't see. It's normally the other way, the situation, isn't it? It's normally one red ear. No, the ears like appear at the end of the game. Like exponential ear syndrome. But I started with red ears today. Ryan, I agree. I must admit, it's quietly. There's not been like, what a save moment. There was one when it was offside. It was offside, but he still had to save it and show what he's capable of. But you're absolutely right. I think he's been nice and steady. One little moment before, about 10 minutes ago, maybe less than that, where he let it run across him on the goal line, and he let it get across him and then didn't pass it and keep it going quick enough. And he got caught. And it took a deflection and ended up with it. I think it was Ryan Aitnori it ended up with. Got a bit lucky there. But other than that, steady. I agree with you, Ryan. Brilliant interception by Ryan Aitnori. Again, he's been solid, he has. He's been sound as a pound, Ryan Aitnori. Really pleased with that signing. It would be nice to see Cherky get on the ball, who is playing false 9, by the way. He's gone up front, effectively. Marmouche, who comes onto the pitch, not for Haaland. He's staying left, Marmouche. It's Cherky. Did Reinders... Oh, it's Nico O'Reilly, sorry. Nico O'Reilly, brilliant control with his head. Nico O'Reilly, little 1-2 with Cherky, and it's Marmouche coming forward. Telegraph what he wanted to do there, and it's a good bit of defending by Totti Gomez, but Marmouche made it pretty obvious where he was going to go with that. But Nico O'Reilly, who's probably going to get a yellow card for that, but they say play on. Wolves coming forward, he's got Gomez on the left of him. Back post, brought down, and Ryan Aitnori just takes it off him. Love this performance from Ryan Aitnori. He's been brilliant. He's been really good. Arnav, with him being on the left, I wonder if we're going to get a different picture of Marmouche that's a little bit harsh. Because I see Marmouche as the sort of... He's an instantaneous type player. Do you know what I mean? He's a moment player. Like Bournemouth, you know, last home game of the season. Where it's like, controls the ball, turns, I'll have a shot, mate. Go on, Reinders is in. The cross was there, but Marmouche wasn't in there. But I don't want to see Marmouche collecting it from 50 yards out and having to beat 3 players, because that's not his game. But Cherky's having a shot, and Cherky makes it 4! Cherky! Ryan Cherky! Goal on his Premier League debut. Come on, Cherky. Reinders. Cherky. Ryan Aitnori's had an absolute barnstorming game as well. Brilliant debut from Ryan Aitnori, but the 2 other debutants have smashed it into the back of the net for Manchester City. Who's winning that transfer window then, eh? Who's winning it? Cherky, Cherky. Come on, City. The flick as well. I mean, Nico O'Reilly should have done better with it, but Ryan Cherky's just made it 4-0. We are top the league, say we are top the league. We are top the league, say we are top the league. We are top the league, say we are top the league. We are top the league, say we are top the league. Go on, City. Loving this shit. Smash the likes, people. Cherky showing everyone what his Cherky cheeky smile is. That's right, mate. Anti-Pep. And Kasanov's coming on. What a great day this is. What a great day it is to be a City fan. To be honest, I kind of want United to win tomorrow, because Arsenal are the long-term threats, let's be honest. As much as I hate United, Arsenal are going to be the team to actually worry about. I'm going to turn that air conditioning off. Or down, at least. Oh, that's a bit better. Nico O'Reilly's been booked. What's that? Was that for that sliding tackle before? Yeah, it is a bit. I agree. Win-win. I love win-wins. Good, aren't they? Everyone loves a win-win. Who doesn't love a win-win? It's great. Still want Arsenal to win, Dennis. I know the inner hatred of Rags in me still makes it hard. It's quite a new feeling wanting United to ever win in a fixture. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me ever. You know, but you just gotta like rise above the hatred sometimes and be like, you know, the bigger picture. We got a title to win, man. I want my crown back. I want us to get this Premier League title back in Manchester City's grasp. And United are nowhere near the same level of threat to that as Arsenal. So if there's an opportunity for Arsenal to drop points, then I'm all for it. Even if it means United win, which... Or do that. That's probably the better solution. Super FC's got it sorted. Just relegate them both. I think that solves the problem. Pretty simple. They've not got a great record there, have they, Ryan? I hope they both lose. Do you know what I want? I want 0-0, 2 red cards, and I hate to say it, long-term injuries. Evil. It's the truth. Let's be honest. I'm a bit mean. I don't want anyone to like be actually like badly hurt or anything. Like, career ending is what I don't want. I don't want that. Because that's not nice. But 3 months, I think that's where it's like, that's good news, that. Do you know what I mean? This whole, no one wishes injuries on others. Yes, you do. Everyone was absolutely buzzing when Rodri got injured last year. No one gave 2 shits when Rodri got injured. No one gave a shit. No one gave us any sympathy. No one felt sorry for us. No one, nothing. Everyone was quietly like, it's one of them. Shh. Definitely, man. I'm thinking Declan Rice, 12 weeks. That's what I'm thinking. To Johnny Reinders. Oh, where's the fucking Wolves fans gone? They have vanished, mate. Hey, big up to you, Gramsy, mate. Have not forgotten your incredible donations at the beginning, by the way. What was that? What was it? 40 gifted memberships in total. You're a legend, sir. You're a legend. Buzz in, Gramsy, mate. Email me, mate. Wolves are in. I want a clean sheet, do you? I would love a clean sheet. Looks like we might get one. Oh no. Nunes does well there, Mateus Nunes. It's a great substitution when you think about it, because Rico Lewis has had a great game. He's done really well. And then you bring on the power and the pace of Mateus Nunes to get us out of situations like that. He's already put in a good couple of defensive contributions, has Mateus Nunes. So, while the concern for right back hasn't gone away, it's been alleviated. It's certainly not as... I'm not as worried about it as I was before this game, because I think both of them have played... I mean, we're talking about a little mini moment. You know what I mean? We're talking about what? He came on for like the last 10 minutes. So it's a bit silly to get carried away about Mateus Nunes' performance, but he's done pretty well. Since he's come on, he's had to do something, and he's done everything spot on so far. Rico Lewis was very good, I thought. Very good. Very good indeed. I think the only performance I'm worried about is Ruben Diaz, and I love the guy. I'm quite concerned how sloppy he was throughout the game, giving it away. It's got to be Reinders killer. I know Haaland got 2 goals, but it's got to be Reinders for me because of everything. It's just been a more complete performance. Kusanov going past. John Arias didn't like that. Ryan Aitnouri's gone down. Oh no. He's alright. He's alright. He's back on his feet. Has he even got shin pads on? I don't think he has. Oh, Ryan Aitnouri. I think he just karate chopped someone in the throat as he did like a little Cruyff turn flick while karate chopping someone in the throat. Superb from Ryan Aitnouri. And here comes another Ryan Cherky. Oh, and Marmouche just deflects the pass out of Ryan to Jonny Reinders' ability to control the ball. But hey, 5-0, I'd take that, wouldn't you? I know, man. Non-existent cream custard shin pads. Marmouche! That's a foul. Maybe a penalty. Right on the edge of the area. Referee's given a free kick. Probably is by the looks of things. But a City opportunity to make it 5. So close to the edge of the penalty area. That I'm pretty sure it's a free kick, to be honest. But yeah, just. No to Donnarumma, says Daz. Well, we need someone, because if Ederson's leaving, we've got to replace him. I'm pretty sure Ortega's going to leave. Or is he? Is Trafford the #1 goalkeeper? He is a beast. It's one of them, though. You're almost too close. And especially if they put the draft excluder down, then you've just got to drill it. I'd go for the goalkeeper's side. Because to get it up and down, over the wall but under the bar, from this close, is incredibly difficult. And they've put the draft excluder down, so you're not going under the wall, a la Kevin De Bruyne. At home to Bournemouth, away to Cardiff. Ryan Cherky flirted with it. That's it. That's what he went for it. Same side as the keeper. That's what I would have done. Marmouche tried it. It was blocked. 7 minutes. 7 Minuten of added time. One of them's already gone, by the way. So 6 to go. Marmouche took it, Ibrahim. And he was going for the Jose Sarr side. City fans looking good. Looking happy. Love to see it. Big up, Roy. Business Sheems grabs it. Big up to you. Clean sheet, please. I'd love a 4-0. That's a proper statement, that is. Oscar Bob, who's played the full game and has been very, very good. Oscar Bob. Really good performance from him. He's not grabbed himself... he got himself an assist, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Yeah, he got himself an assist. To Jonny Reinders' goal was assisted by Oscar Bob. He's been very good. But, I mean, even without the assist, he's been good. Nico Gonzalez has been solid, giving the ball away there, and there's been a couple of times he's given it away and he's injured. as well. Badly, he's really hurt. Now, I could do without a sour note on the end of this. It's been nearly a perfect day. Don't give me a Nico Gonzalez injury at the end of it, please. Or a Wolves goal. Oh, for fuck, James Trafford saves it. Big up to you, Jeff. What a start. Love seeing our new signings crush it. You're absolutely right. It's an arm injury. He's holding his elbow. What happened here? Arm injuries. Oh, yeah, he went blah, 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 like this. So like your arm's like that. And then it went. See, I'm double jointed. It went like that. Can you see this? This is weird, this. Look at that arm there. See how it's there? But that's like nice and straight, isn't it? But can you do that with your arm? Like, put it there and then go like that and bend it in a weird way. I'm double jointed, man. It's weird. Can you do that with your fingers? Nico Gonzalez can't. So his arm just went. Don't know what we're doing here. Don't know what we're doing here. There's a Wolves fan just buzzing. One of the old guard. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? It's going to be delicious. One way or the other, it's going to be delicious. You're going to be sat there tonight, eating your dinner, thinking, my club, top of the league, mate. Top of the league. Whatever it is, you enjoy every bit and think about each goal. Buzzing, man. We've got a Wolves fan who's having porridge. What, in the morning? Or have you already had dinner? 7:26. It's 7:27 here. I've not had my dinner either. Ooh, bearded monster. That sounds good. You're absolutely right, man. You are 100% right. I deserve it. Chippy chips. It's like Cole Palmer trademarked that, didn't he? Chippy chips. It's mad how he somehow Cole Palmer is incredibly entertaining, yet he's got the personality of a toddler's Veruca. Do you know what I mean? But somehow you can't take your eyes off it. It's crazy. Look at that Wolves fan, man. Shit-faced. At least they're singing. I have a feeling they might be singing for Diogo Jota, which is really nice if they are, because there seemed a lot of emotion in the songs there, which fair play. Evening. So where's 12-hour difference? Is that Australia? I don't know. I'm useless with this sort of shit, man. But yeah, man, clean sheet. Well, nearly. We've got 20 seconds to go. So, yeah, big up to Diogo, man. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, and what Chelsea did, by the way, donating their winnings to the family, their FIFA Club World Cup winnings to Diogo Jota's family, man. That's a class move, man. Nice touch. It is about Diogo Jota. Flags are coming up for him. Fair play. Respect. But that is 7 minutes. I'm not really, but I'm getting a bit more into it. I like, not really, in all honesty, but I watch the odd thing here and there a little bit. Like, I know who Luke Littler is. That's about it. But anyway, come on, we're away here. Ryan Cherky coming down the right wing. Can we make it 5? Back heel down the line. One for Nico O'Reilly to chase, but it's going to be shepherded like a good shepherd of Totti Gomez. And that's going to be full time. That is full time. Pep Guardiola casually, with a little bit of a disappointed face. And I can see why. Do you know what? I really believe we can do better. And it sounds arrogant. You won the game 4-0. What are you talking about? You're top of the league. You won 4-0. I swear we can do better. I really believe we can do better than this. Which is great news that we have the ability to score goals in moments where we're a bit... Because that first half an hour smacked. It stank of last season 1-0 Wolves, didn't it? It stank of it. It was like the PTSD was flooding back from last season where it was a case of not quite controlling the game. There's moments here to be, that's okay, but moments to be very worried about. Bit end-to-end, not end-to-end, but bitty. It was bitty. A midfield scrap at times. And within half an hour gone, I was thinking, they could score any minute. Maybe we could do something. There was no clarity to the game. Do you know what I mean? But then there was. All of a sudden, it's 2-0 to City from just sheer brilliance, just sheer quality that is straight out of the pocket of Jonny Reinders. It's brilliance. Just a midfield moment where he just like bang, bang, side to side, inside, instep, bang, dribbles past one, dinks it over the top to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis cuts it to the back post to Erling Haaland, 1-0. And then Oscar Bob, brilliant, aggressive play from Oscar Bob to win the ball back. Aggressive, sends to Jonny Reinders away, who just slots it in 2-0. To Jonny Reinders just won that game in the first half effectively. And we just didn't have anything like that last season. Those moments in the first half were exactly what we've seen. We saw that in the 23-24 season, but we had moments of quality from Phil Foden in particular, who would just go, bang, we're winning the game. We're winning the game. Phil Foden scores an absolute banger or something brilliant from Haaland. In the treble season, it was just like Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland link-up play. But last season, there was just that, not that level above everyone else, that player, that moment that decides games. Because, like it or not, the mid-table teams and even the bottom half, these are going to be relegation standard. Wolves are going to be fighting in the relegation world this season. Bottom 6, I put Wolves, and they'll do well to finish out at the bottom 3. I think they probably will, but it's going to be tough for them. Even that level has quality that can make the game difficult for you. And we found that out in this game. The first half an hour, I swear it was like anything could have happened. But big moments and big players do big things in games like this, where it's just on a knife edge almost, and it's balanced and not quite decisive one way or the other. And we've got it. We've signed these players, and we brought on one as a substitute. Ryan Cherky comes on as a substitute and just adds that cherry on the cake. The cake being everything I've just described, effectively. In just class, just sheer quality that you need to win Premier League titles that's just above what everyone else has. The likes of, Bellegarde and Manetzi and Strand Larsen, they're going to get Wolves the adequate amount of points you would expect them to get over the course of the season. There'll be moments for them. But to Jonny Reinders, Ryan Cherky, Erling Haaland, by the way, the world's most lethal goal scorer. Have you forgotten that? 2 goals for him today. He's already on his way to getting the golden boot. Love it. Absolutely love it. And a clean sheet as well. And Ryan made the point in the chat. He's absolutely spot on with regards to James Trafford. One moment of a little bit worried, where he messed about with it. Other than that, steady Eddie, nice and composed. A couple of saves to make. One that was offside, sorted, dealt with that. I thought John Stones. There was another. I can't remember who it was who said, "There's me in my memory," bragging about it before. Who was it? Was it Mullet? It might have been Mullet. I can't remember. It might not have been. But John Stones was solid. I thought he was really good. I thought he carried the ball forward really well today. John Stones, really good in his ability to bring the ball forward. I thought Rico Lewis, just like, he looked a mature player. He looked very mature. And do on Nottingham Forest with your low ball bids for him, man. Nah, mate, no way. We should not be selling Rico Lewis. Albeit, I don't think he's going to start every game. I think between the two of Matheus Nunes and Rico Lewis, there's a fullback between the two of them. You know, and we've got that right back position. I would like an out and out. I can't pretend I don't feel it. I feel it. That I think there are going to be moments this season where we look at that right back position and go, Rico Lewis is not really a right back. Matheus Nunes is not really a right back. Rico Lewis is probably the more experienced of the two in that position, because Nunes has only got the last season, or the second half of last season to go off, with Kyle Walker playing the minutes he played last season. In the first half of the season at least. So it's an area of the pitch that concerns me. But today it was alleviated by quite a distance. I thought Rico Lewis was really good. Nunes comes on solid as a rock. Really good. Power and pace in moments where it was needed. Ryan Aït-Nouri, he was brilliant. I thought he was solid. Everything he did was like composed and effective and purposeful and assured. And there was back post defending to do as well, which is always going to be the concern for me for a small fullback. Is always like, are you going to be positioning yourself well enough to get in a position to defend any sort of crosses that go past the two centre-backs for you to defend? And Ryan Aït-Nouri, there was a couple of moments where deep crosses came in and he was just there. He was flicking it away and getting his head on it, getting a flick, a little volley, clearing it. Nice and solid. But most impressively, he came forward with the ball really, really good. Nico Gonzalez, I thought, had a really good first half. Second half, it was all right. It was pretty good. Nothing really to point at in the second half and highlight as a problem. Couple of loose passes from Nico Gonzalez, but I thought Ruben Diaz was sloppy today. I thought on the ball more than anything. I thought defensively, shape was okay. He looked like he was commanding defenders in the right positions and being the leader that he is. That was never really in question. But I thought on the ball today, man, I'm talking 4 or 5 times, it was like very silly passes. 4 of them were short, which is always the worst offenders. When they're short passes, they shouldn't be given away. If it's anything 15 yards and under, you shouldn't be giving it away. He gave a couple away that were long balls, looking for Oscar Bob or who was that? Doku, you know, and yeah, they were overhit a couple of times. Don't want to get too arsey about that, but I thought Doku was a bit struggled to make an impact on the game. But I thought never in question the effort from Doku. I think he's going to have a good season. Doku. But yeah, it's been a good day, man. It's been such a good day. Hey, Gramsy, what's that? 50? Are you taking the piss? How many gifted memberships, man? Oh yeah, clap. Unbelievable, man. Big up to you, Gramsy, mate. Muslim Jerry's back in the house. Not bad. Timer is still on. Not anymore. But yeah. Tick tock, stop the clock. Sorry. I'm rubbish. Good to see you, QWERTY, man. Where have you been? Good to see you, mate. Our new signing's delivered. And I am very happy. Me too, mate. Me too. Loving it. Yeah. I think you may be part of that. Maybe you're right. Johnny, one thing I would say on Diaz, this would have been a very tough game for him at Wolves with all the tributes to Jota. He was very close with him. I'd judge him more next game and see. Yeah, fair play. Never took that into consideration, I must admit. You're absolutely right. You forget, don't you? You forget. You're so absorbed in your own team. And we all do that, not to the degree of some. I mean, I'm talking about him. I called him sloppy. I'm not messaging his wife and telling his wife to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Telling his wife to get out of the country. Like Edison's, that treatment. You know what I mean? There's levels to the way you talk about players. And we often forget that they're human beings and they have emotions. They're not fucking robots. They have feelings, and we all have off days, and we all have bad days. And Ruben Diaz has had a bad day. And you, sir, mate, Mullet Daddy, absolutely have highlighted a very plausible reason why that may be. 100%. Absolutely, I agree. So maybe that's part and parcel of it. Bernardo Silva will have had the same thoughts. No doubt. Of course, he was Portuguese as well, close to him. And obviously, Ruben Diaz and Bernardo Silva, they'll have been meeting up. Because it's not, Liverpool's not a million miles away, is it? It's only down the road, Liverpool. So, yeah, I imagine that could have well have played a part. But hey, they did well. They've come away with a clean sheet. Ruben Diaz can be happy about that. Bernardo Silva was all right. I don't think there was anything to exaggerate about his performance one way or the other. I don't think he was shit. I don't think he was great. I just think he was very pretty mid performance from Bernardo Silva. I thought set-piece delivery could be better if you're going to get uber critical. I thought some of his corners were a bit loopy. I want to see a bit more whip on him. I think he's I don't like his corners. They're always plopped in. They're always like, little plop. I want to see whoosh corners. Do you know what I mean? Whoosh! That's what I want to see. But yeah, I do think it's a really good day to be a City fan because we're top of the league. We've kept a clean sheet considering defence has been a bit of a concern this season. We weren't threatened too much, so we seem to have nullified any potential counter threats. Well, within this evidence of 90 minutes, we weren't ever overly exposed. When Wolves came forward, there were numbers to deal with it. There were City shirts in the way, which I think is key. I think it's really important to factor that in because last season, I swear to God, man, it felt like we were 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Every 10 minutes, it was like, we're outnumbered, here we go, they're in. You know what I mean? It was like Ruben Diaz, like, running back by himself with, like, 4 attackers on him by himself. Like, yeah, no wonder we were conceding stupid goals. Today never felt like that. Let's not get carried away. I think Wolves are going to be, bottom 6 club, like I said earlier. But still, there was never any over exposure in this game, and I thought we were nice and solid. Ultimately, good to see the team shine through. A first 30 minutes, by the way, which I thought was a bit 50-50, if anything. But we pushed through that, up the level, showed our quality, and bang, 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 4-0. You can't really argue with it. And it's great news to think that we will start games quicker than this in the future. And we'll blitz teams in the first half, more than 2-0. And I'm looking forward to this season now. It's really put a spring in my step going forward. I'm looking forward to it. Big up to Tiny Space Red as well. 1 for being a member and 2 for gifting another membership. JRX grabs it. Thank you very much, mate. I love you too, mate. Love you too. Appreciate it. Right. Smash the likes on your way out, Blues. Player ratings in the morning as well. We're going to get that out there. Talk about individuals in a little bit more detail potentially than what I've just done. I've kind of just done it really, but let's slap a number on it. Everyone loves a good number, don't they? Just to differentiate one another. That's essential. We've got to do that because 8 is more than 7, is it not? So let's see who gets what. So, I'm buzzing, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing. But big up to the chat. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. 4-0. Top of the league we go. Are we going to win our Premier League title back? Because this was a great start and a great step in the right direction to do exactly that. But yeah, please make sure you hit that like button. We've got to 900 likes, which is very much appreciated. Thank you very much, everybody. Really do appreciate it, man. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy tomorrow as well. Sit back, relax. Know that we are back. City are back.